know that when you come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off in order to recharge and refuel. But coaches often hedge their bets, too. They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice back to make sure that they're back and grounded.
Whatever they did, formula looking good so far in this one. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 23.
0, 0, 0. Out. Hey, guys, listen. Check that.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny.
Check.
On the stop was Aaron Donald.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 26-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
We want it. Come to my world.
Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Load it.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers. He's going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Hey, white 90. Orange cross 4. 54.
All day, every day.
Hey, wahoo!
Right there. 54, right there. 54 Mike.
Exit. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Throwing Rivers. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
Check green 90. 180.
Mike's 5-4.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
Check safety.
Check. Lucky.
Hey, Delta. Hey.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey, and he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let him know. Right there. 54, right there.
Hey, 79.
54's Mike. Check. Watch.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rivers. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. 0.
On third down, Rivers. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations, so he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams 7, Seahawks nothing.
Bill 180. Hey, Brown 80.
Danny.
Load it.
57's a Mike.
Load it.
57's a Mike.
Load it. Done.
Rivers now to throw on first down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Rivers pass.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
1 yard.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
152 fighter. Check. Q. 4, flex.
Here's a give to Lindsey running right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Rams on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Hey, Q.
Rivers to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Mike, check.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
50's the Mike. 50's the Mike.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Check Mike, check Mike. Hey.
Wilson now to throw on third down. And that will be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact and force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it? Touchdowns.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Foxtrot. Just like that.
57's the mic. Hey, I'm going to go low, sweetheart.
To throw again. Rivers flushed out right. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Hey, check Mike 57.
Hey, exit.
57. I got you.
To throw on 3rd down. Rivers. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Give me that ball, defense.
Load it.
Give me that ball.
Load it.
Give me that ball, defense.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
White.
Rush in. Rush in.
On 1st down, Lindsey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Set, 180.
Mike, 49.
Let's go one more.
12. Buzz. Q.
Now Rivers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation